Hello students, this is Mr. David once again reading you the news, but today is not the Young Post. I'm going to read you from the Mail Online, which is one of the most viewed online newspapers in the world. And this one is interesting because it is about the coronavirus. Now, in England, the coronavirus is about to hit and there are more infections. So this one is a British newspaper, which I read myself. Okay, the headline here: breathe easy, commuters, that is people taking the train and going to work, they're the commuters. Commuters don means they wear, they don plastic bags, storage containers and gas masks as coronavirus panic takes hold in the UK. Despite zero evidence, this means there's no proof, zero evidence that they actually stop infections. Now, I'm not going to have a look at all of them, but I just want to show you some of the pictures, which I find is quite interesting. You see, there's one lady here. This is on the London Underground. Okay, we call this the Tube or the London Underground, and you can see that here there's a lady wearing like a plastic box as a mask, and this may or may not be the same lady. I think actually it is the same lady, but this is the same lady wearing a box or a plastic container. Going back to the thing here, yeah, where is that news? So she's wearing a storage container as a mask. And let's have a look. Commuters. Commuters are the people who going to work, right? Commuters have resorted. That means they've started. This is the last chance. They don't want to do it, but they resort to doing it. They have no choice. Resorted, no choice but to wear storage boxes, plastic bags, and even babies' nappies. Okay? Can you imagine wearing a baby's nappy over their head? As they come up with novel ways, this means unusual or different ways to avoid contracting coronavirus. Okay, so as we've seen here, there's a lady wearing a box, very unusual. This one is on a train platform. If you look at his guy's face, it's like, what's going on here? What's going on? But there's a guy wearing a very strong gas mask covering the face as well. Okay, this is a train station in England. This is a normal train station, like when you take the MTR, and this is how the London train is. Here we have another man wearing a plastic bag. You can see the handles on here. Is this going to help him? I don't really know. And this is what you might see on the MTR. A regular guy wearing quite a strong mask here. He's listening to some music. And again, look at this guy's face. It's like, what do you look like? Let's read the caption. This London commuter... It's quite small. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can enlarge it a little bit. Without, there you go. Okay, this London commuter, this means someone going to work. Commuter took to the tube, the underground, in a fully kitted out face mask. Okay, that means like very strong, fully kitted out, lots of things like the filters. Okay, in a colour to match his suit, and his fellow passenger seems to be less than impressed. That here means he's not very happy about that. Okay, this one I think is brilliant. This person, any idea what this is, students? This is a rain cover for a baby pushchair. You know, when you put a baby in a pram or a stroller or a pushchair and you have a rain cover, and they're using that. Okay, if we read the caption, extreme measures. Okay, extreme measures, very strong measures. One London passenger got creative by hiding under the rain cover for their baby's pushchair. Let's have a look. Let's skip the ads. Again, there's another guy with quite a strong mask. You might see some people in Hong Kong wearing it. The good thing about this one is not only is it covering your mouth and nose, but it also covers your eyes, because you know some germs may get into your eyes. So that's quite a strong one. This one's an interesting one. This is someone wearing a nappy. Okay, a baby's nappy, or in America they call it a diaper. Okay. Now, if we have a look at this is the interesting part. A medical expert previously told the Mail Online that masks cannot protect against the virus, and that wearing them may even make it worse. The Professor Brendan Wren from the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine said that the mask won't protect against the virus because the virus is so tiny. It's thousands of times smaller than bacteria. I don't think they do any good. They're smaller than air particles. Like a particle is a small bit of air for pollution that we worry about. It will simply be breathed in. And he added the masks may make the spread of the virus more likely if they become damp. The word damp here means wet. Okay? So, well, I don't want to... If we read the caption here, this elderly man, thought to be in a Chinese restaurant, has fashioned a woman's bra here into a face mask. While it does cover his nose and mouth, it is unlikely to be effective. It's not going to be much use. These two are brilliant as well. Look at this guy. It looks like he's wearing a cup noodle or some sort of ice cream tub. A cardboard thing over his mouth. And again, it reads, they may make matters worse if they become damp or wet. If you have a cold or sneezing into a mask can make matters worse. Okay. And let's have a look. Here, someone's wearing a plastic bottle over their face, and again right here as well. Okay. Similarly, another woman had the same idea, but also used a plastic body, mouth, and hands covering when on public transport in China. I didn't notice this, but yeah, she's wearing gloves. These are the kind of gloves you might get from KFC or Pizza Hut. So again, she's taking a lot of protection. She has a mask and the plastic bottle. And these guys, I don't know what they're wearing. Two unidentified men wear white masks in China as fears over the coronavirus continues to grow around the world. This guy, again, the plastic water bottle, and it looks like this person is wearing like, what, a melon or something? This is definitely not a normal mask. Again, Mr. Nappy. Okay, and this is the information from London, England news. The Public Health of England official guidance, these are the official people, says that face masks for the general public are not recommended to protect from infection, as there is no evidence of benefit from their use outside healthcare environments. Instead, anyone who has a cough or is sneezing should cover their mouth and nose with a tissue or sleeve rather than using their hands, because hand hygiene is very important. Okay, so you've got to make sure that you wash your hands and don't touch what you don't need to touch. Okay, that's the important thing. Tissue should be put into a bin immediately. Hands need to be washed regularly, very important, with soap and water or hand sanitizer gel if soap is not available. Okay, so students, what do you guys think? Would you wear a nappy? I don't think so. Would you wear a melon, a plastic bottle? Would you wear like this? Would you wear a cup noodle? Would you wear a lady's bra? Or what was the other one? I think the most amazing one is the plastic box. That's a good one. The rain cover. So students, what do you think? For me, personally speaking, I don't wear a mask when I go outside, but I know that I won't touch things that I don't need to touch, and I try to keep good hand hygiene. But I follow the advice from the WHO, which is the World Health Organization, WHO, who say that you don't need to wear a mask as long as you just keep your distance from people and don't touch what you don't need to touch. Wash your hands. But most importantly, students, as always, stay healthy and stay happy. Okay? And enjoy the news from the Daily Mail. This is the Mail Online. This is one of the most widely read news sources. So again, as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon.